Hello, everybody. Welcome to another fine literature hour, which, as per the last video, we said we would do weekly. I think I uploaded that last video January 31. Wow,
God,
that was a long
that's so
week.
long. I can't believe it's been that long.
Right? Life just got in the way. Tragic,
Yeah,
honestly.
you hate to see it. You really do.
Yeah, I would love to do this weekly, but I'm going to be honest. I don't think it's still in the realms of possibility right now for
You
me.
could probably do it every other week. I think that should
Yeah,
that should be in the realm of possibility, right?
we need to coordinate for
But we
this.
just need to coordinate better. It's true. It's
It,
true.
I think we could do it within the week, not on the
Did we ever?
weekend.
Okay, have we determined? So
Mm,
we're 7 hours ahead, right? That's
I
what we've
think so.
determined now.
Yeah, yeah. I
That's what I
have it
thought.
on my
That's what I thought.
phone. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, but you every time we said that, oh, let's do it tomorrow, something would come up.
Yeah, I need to like set a reminder because I'm not. I'm just not good at remembering things. If I don't
Same.
have like
Look
a
at
reminder, I
us.
need to set up like a reminder that's like 30 minutes from now you have to read a questionable book online.
Oh, hell yeah. I've been doing that this entire time. I just haven't been filming it because
Yeah, same.
what?
Oh man, Fern was she's gonna buddy read The Housemaid with me and she's already mad about
Oh
it.
my god. I want to film you guys doing that.
I thought we were gonna read it together, but she already started and she was just ranting at me this
Oh my
morning.
god, like, okay, it's been a while since we talked, guys who are watching this video. So, I've read one Frida McFadden book, and eh,
Was it that one? Is
no, it was The Teacher, and it was
that the
just
name of the book?
yes, it was such a
Oh
bad
God.
ripoff of My Dark Vanessa that I was
Oh
so
boy.
freaking offended. I never want to pick up a McFadden book ever again. It like every
Yeah, it's
single criticism that I've heard about her writing is kind of true. And that's saying something because I feel like I'm more tolerant to funny prose than you are, Ezra.
the prose was like, and I'm not like, I don't know, it was just really bad, like really clunky. And I
Mm-hmm.
am not really someone to complain about that much. Like
Yeah,
I mean,
you
I read it
are.
out
What?
loud. No, I'm not. I'm not. I here's the thing, like I'm so like there's prose that is I consider unedited, which
Mm-hmm.
is like Quicksilver and like those other books, because like
Mm-hmm.
they have a lot of like repeated words in them and this other stuff, and like but that's not the same thing. Like that's just like uh unpolished. The
Mm-hmm.
sentences are still like easy to understand and like they're easy to read,
Mm-hmm.
even if they're kind of dumb. But like I read this one out loud because I looked at it in this class or whatever, and like I was like stumbling over my words.
Mm-hmm.
Like the sentences are like actually like are like clunkily ordered that they're
Mm-hmm.
difficult to read. And while I
Mm-hmm.
think that Quicksilver and all those other books I've read like desperately need like a better line editor, I don't think they're to the point where like they're it's not difficult to read the sentences. The
Mm-hmm.
sentences are just like I said, like they repeat words,
Mm-hmm.
they use, you know, but they're not hard to read. And that's like that's a big difference to me. Like
No,
I'm
I get
irritated
you.
immediately. Page one.
Yeah, I get you. I only needed that one book to think like, okay, maybe a chapter, maybe half a chapter where I was like, I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. And then as I read along, I'm like,
Yeah.
this is it's so
Yeah.
bad. Oh my
She
god.
probably uses a she probably uses a ghostwriter. I don't know, man. Who
I don't
knows?
think so. I think these are all the drafts that she collected as she was just writing throughout her day. I think she's a doctor or something, and she's just doing
Has she
this
been
for
writing
fun.
for like a long time or like 'cause I've only been hearing about her recently.
Oh no, she's been allegedly writing for a long time, and now every like I think one publishing house bought all her drafts, and she had so many of them. That's why she has so many books coming out. This could be wrong. I just heard this at some point while watching YouTube
Mhm.
about books. So she's written many a trashy thriller, and now we all
Mhm.
get to see it. That's her service to us. So,
Jesus.
yeah.
Oh well, hey, this is great. This is this is great for your
Oh my god.
ammunition for you and Fern.
Uh,
In France, 8 of the 15 best-selling books of 2025 were by Frida McFadden.
Look at her. She's making bank. I mean,
Yeah,
power to
I
her.
guess
I
the
just
French just eat this up.
I mean, it is
Well, aren't they all
very.
about like aren't they all about like cheating on your wife and like
Oh
sleeping
my
with your au
god.
pair or whatever? So that makes sense. The French would like that.
Sleeping with your au pair. That is so specific. Oh my god.
I mean,
I mean, French
am I wrong?
literature is always, in some way, I feel like, related to either infidelity or a certain fetish
Yeah,
that I don't know if I should
that
mention
tracks.
now.
Bro, I don't know, man. Like 3 books in 2026
Insane.
alone.
That's
Well, not
insane.
yet, but it's one in January 27, May
Mm.
29, and one's coming out October 6. Like, I don't know, man. I don't I'm suspicious. I'm just saying. I just know that
Um,
this is like definitely one of the genres that, cozy mystery and like books like
Cozy?
this and like yeah,
Oh,
cozy,
no,
like
no. I
cozy.
thought you were referring to Frida being cozy.
Oh no, I'm just saying like when like on Upwork, like I see people I not even just people, but like corporations, like $1 million spend accounts are out
Mm,
there pounding the ground for ghostwriters. And I think
really?
that's what they oh yeah, absolutely. Like because
Interesting.
they want to crank out, dozens upon dozens of these books. And I mean, I don't know. I'm suspicious.
Yeah.
And it's not impossible. Maybe
Yeah.
she's just the Brandon Sanderson of like slop, white woman slop. I don't know.
God.
Let's do this thing.
Okay, wait, it was
Let's do
my
it.
turn. But away from Frida McFadden now, back to Penelope Douglas.
Yes, back to the shores of
Bully.
this beautiful book.
Yes, lovely. We're at chapter 16 now, and it's my turn. So here we go. Chapter
Oh.
16. Dot. 4 dots. What's cooking, good looking? Good looking is capitalized.
Can you yell that, please?
Oh, what's
The
cooking,
whole
good
thing?
looking?
No, the whole thing.
Okay. Mmm, what's cooking good looking?
That's better. That's better.
My neighbors are like, what the hell's going on? Okay. I yelled as I opened the front door. My body was screaming for my bed, but I decided to put on a happy face for my grandma. I'd missed her. And I selfishly needed to remind what? And I selfishly needed her to remind me that I was a good person. After what I'd said to Jared today, I didn't even want to face myself in the mirror. So if you don't remember, she kind of called Jared out for being unloved and having an alcoholic mother or something. Something along those lines. Her arrival could be smelled from the driveway.
What?
That gave me pause. The rich
Yeah.
aroma of sauce and meat danced through my nostrils, enveloping me in a warm blanket even before I closed the front door. Hi, Peaches. Grandma seemed to dance from the kitchen to the foyer.
Seems
Foyer.
to.
Yeah, seems to. Taking me into her arms. In the year I'd been gone, I'd missed her scent-filled hugs. The hairspray from her hair mixed with the lotion and perfume she used, and the leather from her belts and shoes created this aroma of home in my mind. After Mom died, I needed my grandma a lot. Wait. Oh, I forgot about a double quote in a quote, peaches. Do you see that?
Wait. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was confusing.
Yeah. Dad still calls me pumpkin. What is it with you brands naming me after fruit? Is pumpkin fruit? Hmm.
Yeah, it must be, right? It's got
Yeah,
seeds in it like that.
true, true. I teased, knowing their endearments were out of love. Oh, now, don't deny an old lady the pleasure of her pet names. She plastered a kiss on my cheek with a mwah.
This might be your best accent so far.
You just haven't heard them in a while, but thank you. Grandma, you're younger at heart than me. I dropped my bag by the wall and crossed my arms over my chest. The only thing old about you is your music. I cocked an eyebrow. The Beatles are timeless, unlike that.
Isn't that
What?
sorry? Isn't that not how you spell the Beatles?
Yeah, isn't it like beatless? That's
It's beat. It's
yeah,
Beatles.
yeah.
The
Oh my
Beatles.
God,
It
Penelope, that's like a cardinal
that's. I'm
sin.
gonna be honest. That's
That's
that's pretty
terrible.
embarrassing.
Yeah. Oh my
I'm
God.
not like. I mean, they are like one of the most famous musical acts in the history of mankind. I would say,
Exactly. I mean,
even if you don't like know their music, it's like okay. Anyway, sorry.
yeah, I agree. Okay.
Uh,
Unlike that screaming, quotation marks, you call music, I rolled my eyes and she hooked my arm. She hooked my arm? Leading me into the kitchen. My
oh,
grandma's.
hold on. I have a sorry.
Go ahead.
Let me interject here. Okay, if I said someone hooked a thumb over their shoulder,
Mm-hmm.
what would that does that like what do you think that is? Have you ever heard that phrase
Yes,
before?
I'm trying to envision, like intuitively, I would say they're pointing over
Yeah,
their.
they're just like they're pointing over their shoulder with their thumb, right? Like
Yeah,
behind themselves.
yeah.
Okay, anyway, I Fern like had a breakdown about that the other day because she was like, "What the fuck is that? What are you talking about? What is that? I've never heard that before. That's so stupid."
It is kind of
But I was just like,
stupid.
I don't. Well, it is weird, and I mean, she always makes me like second guess myself because I'm like, I mean, I only know that I've seen that used and heard that.
Mm.
Like, I don't. It is a weird thing to say, but like, I do think it's. Yeah, so you've heard it, so there you go. Okay, I was right as always. Continue. Sorry.
It's a common phrase, I think. Oh my God. Okay.
Not every it's probably like one of those regional things maybe, but
Hmm.
like I'm sure I read it somewhere and I was like, sure, that's what that is.
You know what would be a better idiom is he threw his thumb
I was gonna say
over.
I think people do that too because I looked it up and people were like talking about it on Reddit. It's like, well, you could say he pointed over his shoulder with his thumb, and I'm like, yeah, I could say that if I was a fucking idiot. Like that would take so long and be so awkward to say. I
Just
think
like
threw a thumb over his shoulder or hooked a thumb over his shoulder is the ones that I see the most often,
yeah, it has more
but
oomph.
she did not she did not care for
No,
that.
it has to be literally with the directions of what you're doing. Okay, where was I?
All right, sorry.
No, all good. Okay.
Hooked my arm.
Leading me into the kitchen. My grandma is a product of the 50s parenting, overbearing, every hair in the right place, but she also blossomed during her teens in the rebellion of the 60s. The desire to be active in her environment and experience the world led her to travel a lot as a young adult. When she found out about me going to France for a year, she couldn't have been more thrilled. Experience is the best teacher. Her echo followed me everywhere. While she was just over 60, she looked much younger. Her hair was light brown with some gray, which she usually wore down around her shoulders. Healthy eating and exercise kept her fit, happy, and energetic. Jeez. Her style was eclectic. I'd seen her in pantsuits and Rolling Stones t shirts. So tell me, how's school been going? She grabbed cum lettuce off the island and began rinsing it in the sink. What is cum lettuce? Oh my God, it's supposed to be
What
some
is what?
lettuce.
Where?
It's supposed to say she grabbed some lettuce, but it says cum lettuce.
What? Hold on, I missed this. I was dissociating.
Don't.
Where are we at here?
So tell me how school been
She grabbed
going.
cum lettuce. Amazing. She grabbed cum lettuce
Like, am I
off
done?
the islands.
What is cum lettuce? Okay.
We verified 80 times, right? That this is like the actual
Yes, it is.
ebook,
It
published
is.
ebook,
Yeah. Jesus.
professionally, traditionally published.
It is indeed.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
It's fine. My bed wasn't far off now, and my body was too listless to even entertain the idea of actually telling her the truth. Her eyes shut up at me, though. What? Her eyes shut up at me, though, and she turned off the water. What's wrong? She was breathing through her nose. Oh. What's wrong?
There's so many odd like stage. There's so many odd stage directions in this. I feel like
She was breathing through her nose. That's never good. Girl, where should she be breathing through?
yeah, I don't know,
Oh my
man.
god.
Her
This
gills,
woman. I'm watching The Boys currently. Now you just
nice.
made me think of the
There you
deep as a
go.
grandma. Okay. Oh my god, this woman knew me too well. Nothing's wrong. I said everything was fine. Please, just leave it alone, in italics. Her eyes narrowed. When you're happy, you tell me everything. Homework, science club, France, cross country. I'm totally fine, I interrupted, running my hand across my forehead. It's been a rough day, is all. Missing a comma there. I woke up late and got off on the wrong foot. So, what time did you get in? She raised a perfectly plucked eyebrow at my change of subject, but let it go. About noon, I guess. I thought I'd get in a little early to clean up and start some laundry. Her words trailed off as she waved a hand through the air. But you seem to have it all under control. Well, I was taught by the best. Not that I'm not glad you're here, but you really don't need to worry. I've been doing great. That's good. Frowning a little, she continued. Actually, it's great. Wait. Knowing you'll be going off to New York next year worries me, and seeing how well you've taken care of yourself and the house helps. I guess you don't need me or your dad so much anymore. Who says that? Okay. I don't know about that. My cooking stinks, so having you around means I'll eat better. Oh wait, she giggled. So having you around... Wait. My cooking stinks, so having you around means I'll eat better. Hee hee. I giggled as she shook the leafy lettuce at me and droplets of water flew across my face.
Are you sure that's water based on that spelling error from previously?
Water.
No, I'm just saying
Oh.
it was cum lettuce.
Oh yeah, true. My fucking god.
It's just a
Sorry.
question. I
That
didn't
was-
write the book.
That was layered.
I mean,
It was
I'm just
layered.
asking. I'm just asking the questions. Okay, I'm just here.
Valid,
Right?
valid. Is that
That's
water?
the text of the novel. I didn't write it.
Hey! I laughed, taking a paper towel from the stand on the island and patting my face. Already feeling a bit lighter, I bounced off my chair to help out with dinner. My grandma put together a salad, pasta, and sauteed mushrooms. I made my mouth-watering... Oh, true. Okay, I made my mouth-watering garlic bread, which was about the only thing I actually baked in the oven. The rest of my diet usually included whatever could be cooked in the microwave. She set up the table in the back patio. How do you Americans say it? Patio? Patio.
God, I can't even remember your name. I was going to call you Fern. Charlie, what do you think that us... Do you think we say patio? No, it's patio. The back patio.
Patio.
Yeah, nice and nasal. There you have
Oh
it.
my god. And I put on some ambient music, which was common ground for both of us. So you think I'll get into Colombia? I asked as we served each other. I have a feeling about these things. Yeah, you also had a feeling my first kiss was going to be epic. Oh my god, I haven't heard somebody say epic in a while.
Epic bacon.
We both know how that turned out. I joked with her, completely content with this moment. The food looked succulent. Interesting adjective. While the weightless breeze brought the trees to life and the smell of roses to our table. Okay, she's setting the scene, Ezra.
Okay, fucking George R. R. Martin over here with this feast scene, bro. Jesus.
She started laughing, almost choking on her sip of wine. You know, my grandma held up a finger. In all fairness, I didn't know your first kiss was going to be with someone you barely knew. I thought it would have been the kid next door. Wait, Jared. Italicized. My face instantly fell with the reminder of him. Distant memories of the now ancient dreams I once had for Jared danced through my head. There were so many times growing up that I wanted to kiss him. Just because we hung out when I was a tween doesn't mean we were into each other like that. We were just friends. I mumbled. Oh, she mumbled. We're just friends, I mumbled. My brow now creased with aggravation. The conversation was pleasant until the subject of him came up. No, but it was other things too. My grandma's pensive expression made me want to change the subject again. What kind of conversation is this? I swear.
Extremely strange.
Yeah, there were things I'd pick up on. The way you two always had your heads together. The way he would look at you when you didn't know it. Dot, dot, dot.
Co- comma,
Comma.
dot,
Yeah, I
dot,
was just
dot.
about to say comma,
That's a
dot,
new
dot,
one.
dot. Yeah,
That's
oh
a
my
new one.
God. We're getting creative.
Oh, that is creative.
Yeah. And the way he would sneak over for sleepovers. She drug out the last part slowly, her knowing eyes mocking my wide eyed expression. Oh, crap! I italicized. You didn't think I knew about that, did you? She asked. Of course, I had no idea my grandmother knew about that. From as early in our friendship as I could remember, Jared would climb through the tree between our bedrooms and sneak through my French doors.
Yes, those French doors. Those French doors.
I was.
Oh, oui, oui.
It's good to be back, Ezra.
Très magnifique.
Yeah, très magnifique. It wasn't a lot, just when his mom had been drinking and he needed to get away. Since I always had a queen-sized bed, we were very comfortable and maintained our own spaces, even though his hand would eventually find mine during the night. Oh, they were just holding hands? Okay. Who's saying this? Wait. Oh, it's her. Well, you don't have to worry about that anymore. We're not close. Twirling some pasta around my fork, I stuffed my mouth, hoping the subject would end. How has he been treating you since you got back? Mouth still full, I rolled my eyes and shook my head to indicate that things still weren't good, and I didn't care to talk about it.
Wow. Wow. Thanks for explaining to me what rolling your eyes and shaking your head indicates. That is amazing.
Just in case
That is amazing.
you didn't know, Ezra.
Oh, God, it's like it's written
my
for an
God.
alien to read.
Have you ever talked to him like I suggested? She inquired before starting her salad. Grandma, I don't even care to try. We were friends once. Now we're not. My heart's not breaking over it. I lied. Tate, I know it hurts.
Lied.
Tate, I know it hurts. He's been an ass to you. Really, I couldn't care less. And even if it did hurt, I certainly wouldn't let him see it. He's done horrible things to me, and if my tears are what he needs to get off, oh my God, imagine. Then he can
Your
suffer.
grandma.
Yeah, I was just thinking.
Jesus,
Oh
bro.
my God, he doesn't deserve my attention. My grandma put her fork down, uneaten salad dipping into the pasta.
What?
What?
God.
Wait,
God, the details are insane.
yeah.
So she had a bite of salad, but then like let it
put
go
it in
into
the
the pasta. That's how intense she put it down. Like
Oh my
I don't
God.
even care that these mix.
Oh my God. Tatum, that's your mother talking. Oh, as if on cue, my pump. Okay. My eyes darted up to her, shocked by her annoyed tone. Honey, I loved your mom. We all did. And I knew she meant well, trying to teach you to be strong since she knew she wouldn't be there to guide you through tough times. But, honey, letting yourself be vulnerable isn't always a weakness. Sometimes it can be a conscious decision to draw the other person out. Okay. Even though what my grandma was saying sounded sensible, the idea of approaching Jared for a heart-to-heart triggered my gag reflex. I felt horrible about what I'd said to him today, but it didn't erase all of the crap he'd done from my memory. Seeking him out would make him peal with laughter. That was an image that reeked. I don't care about drawing Jared out. Whatever he's got up... Oh my God, I can't believe how she's talking to her grandma, but... Whatever he's got up his ass can't be bad enough to treat people how he does. I don't care. His brown eyes flashed in my mind. Yes, you do, my grandma stated flatly. I know how your mother's death affected you. I know you want to be a doctor so you can help people that are hurting the way she was with cancer. I know you take her advice to heart and think everything will be better once you go off to college. But Jared's faults aren't the only ones hurting you. Why does this feel like such an exposition dump? Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah, it's madness, bro.
Yeah. Throwing my fork down on my plate, I wiped the thin layer of sweat off my brow. How did this get turned around on me? Now wait a minute. I'm getting pretty tired of everyone being on his side. He walked away from me. Huffing back in my chair, I crossed my arms over my chest. And you let him, Tate. Holy shit. Is this victim blaming?
I guess so.
Oh my god. What the hell was I supposed to do? He wouldn't talk to me. I tried. Bed. Sleep. Escape. Italicized. Okay.
Yeah, that was weird. Just in the middle of that, man.
Yeah, what?
I don't know what we're doing here, man.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
Calm down. I'm not saying you weren't a good friend. Of course you were. His issues started like this. His issues started like this? Okay. But it's
His issues started this.
Oh, sorry. His issues started this, but it's easy to say you've tried and then just walk away. It's easy to say you can't force help on somebody that doesn't want help and then walk away. What? Excuse me. You think you're being noble and strong by turning the other cheek or biding your time until school's over. But that baggage that you aren't letting out is weakening you. Sometimes the best medicine to be vulnerable. Sometimes it's the best medicine to be vulnerable. To let it all out and let him see how he's hurt you. Then you can say that you've tried. Oh my, I can't believe this woman is guilting Tate to talk to her bully.
Because she knows what a fine piece of ass Jared is.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, let's see. My eyes closed and I cupped my forehead once again. I had so much on my plate right now with the science fair, cross country, and KC. Oh yeah, do you remember that KC is now like hitched with Jared?
Yeah, that was like the last thing I think we read, basically, right?
Yeah.
Also, like, do you do a science fair when you're a senior in high school? I don't think you do. I think that's not a thing you do as a senior in high school, man.
I don't know.
That's not.
Maybe Americans do.
I don't think that's like a much earlier high school thing.
Oh.
Seniors are like, they're about to graduate. They're not going to science fairs.
Right? It like, seems, I thought it was a middle school thing. But
I think it is. I mean, maybe you do it in like 9th grade. I don't know, but like it's not. Seniors are not doing science. They're not getting like the big poster board out and doing a fucking volcano that erupts or whatever.
True.
That is not a senior in high school thing.
Very interesting that she is. Okay.
Very interesting.
Why was I even wasting my time having this conversation? Girl felt. Okay. Exasperated, I waved my hand in the air and let it plop down to my lap. What? I was just imagining that.
Plop.
Why do you care? You threatened to go talk to his mom when this started. As far as I knew, my grandma wasn't Jared's biggest fan. While she always encouraged me to talk to him, she was also disgusted over his behavior. I'd stopped telling her and my dad sorry, my pump. Anyway, I'd stopped telling her and my dad every nasty detail of his treatment of me because I didn't want this resolved unless Jared initiated it. When that happened, I figured he'd seek me out. He never had.
Didn't he when did he... I thought he only was mean to her... Oh no, he was mean to her before she went to France too? And after she came back?
No, what happened is he was mean to her, then she left for France, now she came back, and he's like, I'm done with you now.
So I guess I got a little confused by that.
It's fine, it's been 5 months.
It has been 5 months. Yeah. That's true. Jesus.
Okay, who is this?
Jesus Christ.
Because you've never been the same. And because when you do go off to college, I want your heart to be free. Okay, free, italicized. What did that even feel like anymore? Oh my god, calm down, girl. I've let it go. I am free. I didn't know what she wanted from me. Acting like you don't care is not letting go. She pinned me with her challenging stare. My body slumped. So dramatic. There wasn't anything in my arsenal after that. Feeling mentally and physically drained, I was pretty delighted when Grandma let me head up to bed without helping with the cleanup. Once in my bathroom, I stripped down and stepped into the warmth and quiet of my shower. Okay, I think Jared's gonna be there, but we'll see. This pulsating hideaway was the one place I could escape
Oh,
without
God.
leaving my house. Ezra, you should use that for your smut.
She showed me her pulsating hideaway.
Hell yeah! Come
What
on!
a God! What a
Use it for the
what a
octopus
phrase.
one. Use it for the octopus one.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Okay.
Little shout out to Penelope.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. What a phrase.
What a phrase. I could think and just be quiet whenever I needed, and no one was the wiser, and no one disturbed me. It was only 6 o'clock, and I had some chapters for Catcher in the Rye due tomorrow, as well as some questions for physics. But it was no use fighting the drowsiness.
Physics.
Physics capitalized. I set my alarm for 4 a.m., giving me enough time to get up and do my schoolwork, and went to the French doors to draw the
French
curtains.
doors. Did we ever figure out? Okay, didn't we have like we needed to like map out her room because like aren't the French doors opening to like
A balcony.
balcony or
Yeah,
something?
yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay,
Mm.
okay.
But it wasn't clear
Then
in
it's
the
just a
beginning.
regular. Yeah, yeah. Maybe she just has them on both sides of the room. I don't know.
She
Maybe
ju-
she's got the master bedroom. I don't
Maybe
know.
all her doors are French. How about
Yeah,
that?
I guess.
Mhm.
Damn, what a great life that would be.
I noticed the wind picking up and the sky overshadowed with ashen clouds. The neighborhood trees were still a vibrant green, and the voltage that suddenly coursed through the sky made a tiny, grateful smile flash across my face. The voltage that suddenly coursed through the. Okay. Knowing a storm was on its way calmed me, so I left the doors open, the French doors. Okay. Scene break. Stunned awake by a
This
piercing.
chapter is so long, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna get through it, okay? Okay.
No,
Scene-
it's almost done. I just
Yeah,
say
yeah.
it's like it's crazy long for some of these.
There's nothing happening, but this has been the case.
Nothing has happened. Nothing has
Yeah,
happened.
Nothing. Okay. Scene break. Stunned awake by a piercing crash, I sat up in my bed trying to get my bearings. Isn't it gather? Okay. I wiped the grogginess from my eyes while yawning. Looking around the room, I noticed that the French doors were still open and the rain was falling steadily outside. Glancing at my clock, I saw that I'd been asleep for about 6 hours. Damn. Peeling off the covers and stepping out of bed, I went to the railing outside my French doors and took in the spectacle of thunder and lightning around the midnight sky. Italicized. That must have been what had woken me.
Must have been
Why does
what
it sound
must
weird?
have been what had woken me. I don't know. It's just a weird way to say it.
The chilly air gave me goosebumps, and droplets of rain fell on my skin. Thankfully, it wasn't
Goose
fall.
space bumps.
Oh, you write
Goose
that as
space bumps.
goose
I'm
space.
pretty sure that's one word, isn't it?
Interesting.
Goose bumps.
True. The series Goosebumps was one word. Oh my god. Okay.
Anyway, sorry. Continue.
All good. Thankfully, it wasn't falling in buckets. Otherwise, my floor would have been soaked. I studied the tree next to my doors, the French ones, taking into consideration that the rain coming through the canopy of leaves was light. Taking into consideration. Okay, with my yes, the rain is light. With my heartbeat surging through my chest. Why? I grabbed onto the crown molding around my door, put my foot on the railing, and hoisted myself up. I held onto one of the branches above my head and touched my foot to another branch jutting into the railing. Delicious fear. Why is she doing this right now? Okay.
I have no
Delicious
idea.
fear heated up my muscles and reminded me that I'd been a lot braver as a child. I inched out until the branches got thicker and teetered until I reached the trunk. I don't know what she's doing. Climbing a tree, I guess. Sitting down in my old space, the familiar pitter-patter of raindrops hitting leaves welcomed me home. What? Propped with my back against the trunk and my legs resting on the thick branch from where I'd come, I glorified in how easy it was to reclaim this simple part of myself. I hadn't been out here in years. Why is she doing this? Okay. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw a light, possibly from the front porch, comma, of Jared's house pop on. Wait. I saw a light,
Hello.
comma, possibly from the front porch, comma, of Jared's house pop on. That's just weird.
No, it's
Seconds.
not good.
Ugh, God. Seconds later, a girl came running down the front pathway with a black sweatshirt over her head. I couldn't see her face, but I knew who it was when I saw the car she was running towards. Casey. Full return at Jared's house. Full return at midnight. Full return. There was no
Love it.
sign of him, and the porch light flickered off as soon as she was in her car. The uncontrollable pounding in my chest started. Girl, you already had it as you were climbing the tree.
Yeah.
Okay. So I closed my eyes for several minutes, trying to get back the peace I
Several
was
minutes.
enjoying. Just a minute. Just a
Jesus.
minute. Several minutes. Just like 5 minutes closing your eyes. Well, whatever she's
crazy.
about to witness is for sure over, right? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Sitting in a tree during a thunderstorm? You're some kind of genius. The deep voice almost shocked me, right out of the tree. My eyes popped open and I twisted around to see Jared leaning out his window. He was clothed. Aw. At least. Yeah, right. That made me feel better after seeing Casey leave his house. I like to think so, yes. Oh, she's mumbling. I always make her flirtier and more confident. I like to think so, yes. I mumbled, turning back to the storm. My anger with Jared had lessened considerably. After my hateful words to him today, I just felt embarrassed and ashamed now. Tree, lightning, ring any bells? Of course I knew it was dangerous. That's what made it so fun. It, it never mattered to you before, I pointed out, keeping my eyes focused on the glistening road shining under the streetlights. What? You sitting in a tree during a storm? No, me getting hurt. The urge to look at him was strong. I wanted to see his eyes so badly that it felt like an invisible hand was forcing my face to turn to him. I wanted him to see me. I wanted him to see us. Girl, what?
I have no idea.
What is going on? There was no response for several seconds, but I knew he was still there. My body reacted to his presence and I could feel his eyes on me.
Jesus.
Tatum. His voice sounded soft and gentle, and I instantly felt warm all over. All over, sure. But then he spoke again. I wouldn't care if you were alive or dead. Holy shit. Calm down, bro.
Got her ass.
Oh my. All the air left my body, and I sat on the tree branch, feeling completely defeated. No more. Italicized. I couldn't do this anymore. There was no life in feeling like this. It was all a game to him, but I didn't have the heart to play it anymore. I'm not strong. I'm not a bully. I'm not happy. I knew what I needed to do. I'm letting you go, italicized. Jared, I said, still staring out the rain-soaked street. I'm sorry about what I said to you today. I looked over to him, but he was gone. Right on cue again.
Damn.
Wait,
Damn.
can we take a short break? I need to get my pump so that it stops.
Yes.
Okay, but we are at chapter 17 now. Quick intermission.
Yes. Quick intermission. Quick intermission. I can hear you like grunting in the background. Amazing stuff. Truly one of the books that ever was.
Oh my god. I'm back. What were you saying?
I could hear you grunting a little bit in the background, but that was about it.
Yeah, because my freaking boyfriend is putting varnish on the table, and I have to crawl under it to exit the office. And I'm too old
Nice.
for an obstacle course.
I feel that. Dude,
Okay.
I played pickleball with some buddies yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and I was just like, that was like the most like physical activity I've done in that regard for a while. I'm very sore today, but it was
Yeah.
fun.
Oh my god.
Okay, well, let's
Okay.
do this. Let's
Let's
do this. Do you got time for this one? Another chapter?
I got time
All right, let's do
until
it, baby. Let's do
whenever.
it.
Okay, go.
All right. I gotta really bring my A game because you did a good job on that one. Hey, did you get my text? No, that's too cool. That's
No, no,
too
no, no,
cool
that
for Ben.
fits. That fits. It's Ben
Is that good?
Jameson. That's Ben Jameson.
Oh yeah, Ben. That's right. Sorry, I didn't know because she didn't say his full name. That's so funny. I can't believe you remembered that.
I
It's only
watched.
because she said it so many times.
Yeah, I watched the last episode of
Oh, you
this.
did just watch that. Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. That's cheating. Hey, did you get my text? Ben rested his hand on my shoulder as he came around to face me. Yeah. I vaguely remembered some sweet words about being anxious to see me again, but not until much later. I went to bed early. I'd finally fallen back asleep last night at about 2 o'clock and woke up at 4 with a stomach full of knots after my disgusting behavior yesterday in class and the way I'd gotten sidetracked from my goals. I decided to give up the tough girl act. His game was too hard. Ben's? No, oh. I think she's talking about what's it. His game was too hard, and I was turning into a person I didn't like. I needed to talk to KC, but I wasn't sure how to handle her. My temper still flared over the idea of her and Jared dating, but one thing she said made sense. This anger wasn't getting me anywhere, and I just wanted to move on. I just didn't know if I could without holding a grudge. So, would you like to go out this weekend? There's a bonfire at Tyler Hitchin's place on Friday night after the race. You know, Tyler Hitchin, full name guy there. I'd love to, but I'm so swamped right now. I'll have to see how my week goes. I closed the locker door and began inching away. Can I help with anything? Ben's. Oh wait, was he? Ben's knit his eyebrows together
Oh
in
my
concern.
god.
So clearly she was thinking Ben's eyebrows knit together in
Yeah.
concern, but then did it in the wrong order.
Jesus.
It was sweet and made me smile. Well, you can't run my laps for me, or do my math, or science, or take my tests, so you're pretty useless. Yes, I am. I see you've been talking to my mom. His eyes shined with amusement. Shone? Shined? That's like a US UK thing, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And his grin was teasing. Try to make yourself free. It'll be fun. Hannah the bitch. Who? Is this our first introduction to Hannah the bitch?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Hannah the bitch walked by us with her crew, and they threw Ben some sultry looks of the you-don't-need-2-by-2-me-dinner
Oh my
variety.
god, the slut shaming is back.
Their antics were so transparent. Flipping hair and biting your bottom lip. Hold on a second.
What?
Ooh,
Oh my god.
hold on.
Oh my god.
Where's the good lip bite gif I wanted to send you? Ah,
Oh no, you
damn
can't
it.
find it.
No, there's the one. Is it the hair
You'll
twirl?
find it.
Is that the one I'm looking for? Oh yeah, this one. This is what I'm thinking
Oh my
of.
god, yeah.
That's the best one by far. Where was it? Flipping your hair and biting your bottom lip? Really? Who does that? She slapped me with an L for loser, and I flipped her off behind Ben's back. What is, this is an amazing exchange right here. This is like so out of the blue, bro. That's just amazing. So
Oh
like
god.
they come by. She walked out with her whole crew, and they throw him like these slutty looks,
Yeah.
and then she flashes a fucking L for loser
Oh my
to
god.
our main character, and then our main character just fucking flips her off behind Ben's back. That's like so slapstick funny, bro.
Yeah.
That's like from 21 Jump Street or something. Okay. I guess I should be delighted that a guy like Ben wanted to date me. Hannah, and probably most of the other girls in this school, would be grateful to have his attention. He was attentive and behaved like a gentleman. Is he? He seems like an idiot.
No, Ben is the good
Maybe that's just how-
guy.
Maybe that's just because of the way that I do his voice. I enjoyed spending time with him. It was just taking longer than I thought it would take to develop a spark. Fine, I answered. I'll try. He took my bag and walked me to physics. Meet you at lunch? He looked at me expectantly. Sure, I'll be sitting outside today. His presence would be welcome. I might need a buffer between KC and myself if I lost my temper again. See you there. His voice was low and warm. See you there. Arriving at class, he handed me my bag and backed away, heading off. Why would he back away? Heading off
With
down the
finger
hall.
guns, Ezra.
Yeah, it's just gonna, yeah, exactly. Yeah, see you there, babe. Yeah, I think that's right. I mean, I think that's what's in the text of the book. I wished I was more into Ben. Maybe I just needed to get to know him better. The surprise physics quiz burned panic right through my bones. Girl, calm down. Luckily, it was enough to take my mind off my personal life. I'd done the reading and completed the questions this morning in my haze, but still felt, how did she know if it was a surprise quiz? How did she complete the questions this morning? What? What? Whatever.
Okay.
The running we did in PE afterwards let off the steam of the morning, even though Coach was testing me on our mile run time, and I completed that in 6 minutes. A 6 minute mile is pretty fast, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. I
For
don't
a
know.
high
What is
schooler,
miles?
it's like 2,500, or I don't know. It's like 1,400 meters or something.
Meter? So it's a kilometer and 400.
No, it's more than that. It's like 2 point. Hold on a second. Mile to kilometer. It's like 2 kilometers or something.
I think
1 mile. No, 1 mile is 1.6 km.
Okay.
That's pretty fast. 6 minute mile is pretty fast.
Holy shit.
I feel like that's pretty fast for a high schooler.
Holy
I guess
shit.
she is. Okay, she is in cross country or whatever. All right, I'll give it to her. But whatever. Okay. She let me keep running. The burn in my muscles singed off the frustration and heard of Jerry's words last night that had been floating through my head all morning. I wouldn't care if you were alive or dead. My heels dug into the dirt as I envisioned digging his grave. Jesus.
Damn.
Hey, you guys. Casey came up behind Ben and me where we sat at a picnic table outside eating our lunch. What a whiplash, bro.
Oh my God.
First she was running, and then it's like, hey, you guys, a new scene. Oh my God. Hi, I said through a mouthful of pasta salad, unable to meet her eyes. Hi. So how are you doing, Ben? Ready for the game Friday? I'm not as worried about the game as I am the race later that night. I've got some money riding on Wonder Boy in there.
What?
Her jerked his thumb. He jerked his thumb.
Oh my
He hooked his thumb, maybe, Charlie. Her jerked his thumb towards the cafeteria, referring to Jared, I would assume. Thanks for that double explanation.
Oh my goodness.
Referring to Jared, I would assume. So she actually doesn't assume it, but
Yeah,
she would
she
assume it
would.
if she were going to assume anything. Oh, well, he's a safe bet. She smirked and waved her hand in the air. I'll be at the race too. Are you bringing Tate? Her gaze slid to me. I didn't think she'd enjoy the race, but I'm trying to get her to the bonfire afterwards. Casey narrowed her eyes at me as she mixed a flavored powder into her water. What a weird way to say that.
Isn't that cool?
Tate knows a lot about cars, and she would love it, she pointed out. Guys, I'm sitting right here. Talk to me, morons. I barked. Oh, wait, hold on.
You have
This
to
is
bark
good.
it.
Hold on.
Yes.
No, Charlie. Read it the way it's written. Guys, I'm sitting right here. Talk to me, morons. Period. Then she barks sarcastically at the both of them. So it's like, talk to me, morons. Bark. I barked sarcastically at the both of them, feeling like they were the parents discussing what to do.
You have to bark, Ezra. A little bit away
That
from
was
the
me
mic.
barking sarcastically.
What?
Hold on. Hold on.
Bark.
These are such hard line readings. How do you bark sarcastically? Arf. I mean, I literally, it's impossible, man. You'd have to be like a fucking trained actor to do this shit. It's insane.
Arf.
Arf. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. It's so hard. Okay. Ben, okay. Also, feeling like they were the parents discussing what to do with the child. Really weird way to say that. Okay. Ben tucked my hair behind my ear and I jerked a little with the intimate gesture. Okay. She just flinched. Bro, I was okay. I might have already told this story, but I was so offended this one time. We went to an anime convention with my buddies and we were getting an Uber, and like my buddy's brother's girlfriend, who I've seen many times, like she was in the backseat of the Uber with me, and the Uber driver was doing something weird, And so I just wanted to like lean over and you know like speak quietly to her,
Mhm.
and I just like very normally like just slightly turned my head and leaned towards her like 2 inches, and she just like flinched,
Oh my god.
like jumped out of her seat. I'm like, what? And then I immediately called her out in front. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? What do you think is happening right now? I think she was a little high, so maybe she was startled, but I was just like, this is an offensive reaction. I did not like raise my hand like I was gonna slap you across the
No.
face. I literally leaned 15 degrees in your direction to say something to you quietly.
It's
That's like
PTSD,
basically
maybe. Have you
that's what
considered?
she's doing right. That's what she's doing right here, bro. She
Mm.
just literally jumped out of her seat. Okay. Anyway, uh, wait,
Sorry,
who's
Kate.
speaking? Oh,
Oh.
it's Casey.
Mhm.
Oh, sorry, Tate. As I was saying, you love cars. Did you know that, Ben? I didn't. Well, she has to come with me then. He grinned while popping a single Cheeto in
Do
his
you
mouth.
do you write Cheeto with
I
an
don't think I've
H?
ever. I also don't think you do. I don't even think you. I've never heard a singular Cheeto. Uh, he grinned while popping a Cheeto in his mouth, and I felt squeezed like the cream in an Oreo cookie.
What the
They
hell?
were pushing me. What an insane. I mean, Pulitzer. Like every other time we'd been in a social setting in the past, Jared had done something to ruin it. Why bother? Looking at KC, I geared up for verbal sparring. Oh, girl, you better
Mm.
put on your real gear. You expect me to come to the loop and cheer for Jared? No, but I'd love you to be there with me since I won't know anyone. You can see the race, check out the cars, and explain to me the difference between a battery and an engine. Oh
Oh my
boy.
god.
I never understood that. If you have a battery, then why do you need
Oh
an
my
engine?
god.
AC, honey, you better hope you got some looks, cause you ain't got the brains. I don't know what to say, man. I'm not
Oh
I
my god.
am the first to admit that I'm not a car guy, but like there's like not a car guy, then there's like, come on, man. That's not no one is like this. No one, no one.
I think she's putting on an
Ben
act for Ben Jameson.
maybe. Oh, maybe she is. Ben and I burst out laughing. She was being purposely dim-witted to
See?
get me to be agreeable.
See?
Wow, it's all a front. I wanted to go, but I knew Casey would be all over Jared. If I wanted to spend time with her, then I'd have to be around him. I couldn't hang pathetically on Ben all night. I told Ben I'd see how my week went. I have a lot to do right now. While I was caught up in my homework, I wanted to get ahead on some reading and get to the library to research on the science topics so I could make my final decision. Not to mention, I needed to be at school by 7 on Saturday morning to catch the bus for a cross-country meet in Farley. It's not like I was trying to avoid Jared. And I know what that means. Casey picked up her phone and started scrolling, clearly pissed. What are they even scrolling back in these
Yeah.
days? When was this written? I think it's like
2013
Tumblr.
or 16. It's Vampire Diaries era. We established this last
Yeah, I
episode.
don't even think that I mean, was Facebook even like, could you even be in there in high school at that? I guess you could by then.
I think
Because when it
so.
launched, it was only for college.
Well,
So maybe it's not like MySpace days, like Tumblr, like prime
what
Tumblr
type of
days.
phones are we talking about? Do we already
That is
have?
a good question.
Mhm.
2012. Uh, I think that's when I had like my first like Droid. Oh man, look at these things.
Let me see.
Oh, iPhone 5, Galaxy S3. Oh
Oh,
god, take me back to those days. Look at these
simpler
pieces of shit.
times.
Oh god, it's
Oh, look at
amazing.
that. Simpler
It's they're
times.
so beautiful.
Yes.
Oh my god, bro. I take me back.
Yeah.
Motorola Drade Razr Max HD. Oh
Oh
god, yeah.
God.
The first smartphone I had a slide out keyboard. It was fucking sick. Okay. Uh scrolling. She's scrolling on her Windows Kin, Microsoft Kin phone. The real OGs know that one.
Oh my God.
Uh
She's pissed at me.
okay. She's pissed at me? Screw that. KC! My mood turned as black as my finger space nails.
Oh my God.
I said I would try.
Ezra,
Jesus.
Ezra, please let that line breathe. My mood turned as black as my fingernails.
Space nails. Finger space nails.
Finger space nails. Oh my God.
It's one word, isn't it? Am I crazy, bro?
No,
It's one word. It should be
I
one
think
fingernails.
so. Yeah.
Fingernails.
Oh my God.
Fingernails.
Okay.
It's one word. It's just one word.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's an amazing line. Is that how she dresses? I guess she wears like black like corn sweatshirts and all that stuff.
I
But
think
like,
she's supposed to be like an alt girly, you know?
oh god, I'm just saying, her eyes never leaving her phone. That's not a sentence. Okay. That I think if it weren't for Jared, then you would go. You have to try, Tate. He said he wouldn't have any problem with you being there. My face flushed with embarrassment as I glanced at Ben. I never aired my dirty laundry for others to witness, except for being messy with your grandma last night, girl.
Yeah.
Oh, he wouldn't have any problem with me being there? I guess since I have the dickhead's permission, then I should fall on my knees with gratitude. Well, Jared isn't the race master and doesn't say who's in or out. I can invite who I like, Ben assured as he got up. I need a Gatorade. Fuck yeah. I need a Gatorade. Do either of you birds need anything? Do either of you need anything? He asked, probably looking for an escape while Casey and I settled our little argument. Yeah, you two sweethearts talk to each other. Big Daddy here needs a Gatorade. Need to stay hydrated, you know, ladies.
Why not a Mountain Dew at this point?
Because he's too cool, but he's like, I need to get a Gatorade so I can get my pump on later at the gym. Yeah, it's leg day. You know how it is. Gotta get these squats in. He slaps his inner thighs. Like, probably looking for an escape while Casey and I settled our little argument. I'll take a water. I reached into my pocket. I got some money. No, I got it. Don't worry, babe. I got you.
I'll get you a Gatorade water.
I'll get you this 85-cent water, is Aquafina, because it's 2012. My gaze followed him as I appreciated how nice he looked in his jeans. Well, there was that at least. I hope that's what people think of me when I walk away. Well, there was that at least. Casey's voice broke my trance. So if Jared's a dickhead, then what am I for seeing him?
God.
Casey's voice was calm, but I could tell by her point-blank stare and pursed lips that anger boiled underneath. Jared was a dickhead. It wasn't an assumption, but a proven fact. My frustration with her spending time with that asshole started to escape me. What? My frustration with her spending time with that asshole started to escape me. I was trying to grab my anger before it got out of control, but the damn thing kept slipping away. You tell me, he's a prick. You know it and I know it. What the hell was I doing? But what you don't realize is that he's using you. He's using you to get under my skin. He cares about you as much as Liam did when he cheated. He cares about you as much as Liam did when he cheated. Shit, too far. I was done for. The look on her face punctured my chest. I'd hurt her, and I hoped she would huff and puff and eventually see reason, but the look in her eyes left me with doubts. After a few moments' hesitation, she started packing up her things and grabbing her tray. You know, Jared asked me to sit with him today, and right now, I want his company a lot more than I do yours. She spat out her... Sorry, I should spit that out. You know, Jared asked me to sit with him today, and right now, I want his company a lot more than I do yours. She spat out her words before leaving, and I let her leave because I understood her disappointment. Right now, I didn't even like myself. We need like a soundboard so we can do like a transition for these scene breaks,
Wait,
I think.
this has a soundboard. Wait.
Oh my god, we need a soundboard.
Wait.
Or like the I think we need that's good. Oh, that's good. Feel free to use that judiciously. I think we need like the maybe like the Inception Bwom for like a scene transition.
Oh,
or like a heavy moment. Okay. I'll let you nice. I like that. That's a good one. These are classics. Okay. As much as I tried to take part in the conversation when Ben returned, my mind was too focused on rewriting the argument with KC. My dad always told me that I could say what I need to say as long as I said it nicely. And fuck me for snarling out my words like a 5-year-old. 5-year-old should be hyphenated, I think.
Here she spares...
I could have handled it so much better. You know what they say about best laid plans?
What?
Do I?
I do not know what they say.
I mean, I know what they say. Do the teenagers reading this book know?
I do not know, and I'm
they
not
say
a
they
teenager.
they always go awry.
Oh.
But definitely not a teenage phrase. My emotions got away from me, and she probably went to cry on Jared's shoulder. I bet he was lapping something up. As I pushed through AP English and government, God, the titles are frying me, bro. I was already yawning with exhaustion and was in no way energized for practice or the dinner out that my grandmother had planned. Sit down, everyone, please, Mrs. Pensley shouted over the clatter of moving desks and laughter. We had just finished our discussion on the assigned chapters in Catcher in the Rye, and were moving our desks back to normal position. The class was energized about the story. Oh boy, I don't think that that's a stretch.
Yeah.
Half of them, I think, were thankful that it wasn't a farming story like they thought, and everyone liked the idea of the rebellious teenager who smoked too many cigarettes.
Nobody ever. What the fuck?
I've never read it, but isn't it famously like a very hated protagonist because he's a douchebag? Look, he's supposed to be unlikable, right?
Yeah, I've never read it too, but I've read the German equivalent of it, and it was discussed in my class.
What is that?
Oh, Steppenwolf by Hermann Hesse.
Not just the German translation. I see. Okay.
Yeah, but main difference being Steppenwolf is about a middle-aged guy who's acting like a teen, so he's extra insufferable. But nobody ever said that they liked freaking what's his face, Holden Caulfield.
Holden Caulfield, right? Yeah, no, he's like hated for being an absolute douche. Okay. Here we go. The discussion had sucked for me. We'd been forced to move our desks into a circle so that we could make eye contact with anyone that spoke. Jared kept flashing me smirks, no doubt fully informed of his progress on Operation Kill Tate and KC. What? What is that even? What? No doubt fully informed of? Is he trying to say like a different word there? I don't understand what that's saying at all.
I think what she's trying, it's supposed to be like a little bit of projection where she thinks that Jared is out to get him, even though he said that he wouldn't give a shit if she lived.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
Okay. The silvery feeling coursing down my arms and legs made me want to scream until the force of my upset made him magically disappear. Oh my God, girl.
The force of my upset.
Yeah, that's a good one. I wouldn't care if you were alive or dead. I hated admitting to myself that I did care whether he was alive or dead. I'd been stung every day and he didn't want to let me near him. I'd been stung every day. He didn't want to let me near him. Okay.
No, there was no let.
But that baggage that you aren't letting out is weakening you. Grandma was right. I was in no better position now than I was before I decided to fight back. Now, class, Mrs. Pensley instructed from the front of the classroom, before we copy down assignments for homework, I want to touch base about your monologues. Remember, these are due in 2 weeks. I'll have a sign-up sheet outside the door and you can pick your day. Your monologue can be from the list I gave you, or you can choose another one with my approval. Now, I'm not looking for Oscar-worthy performances, she reassured, so don't get scared. This isn't theater after all. I reject this notion.
Yeah.
Just perform the monologue and turn in the essay using the rubric I gave you explaining how that monologue reinforces the theme of the film or book. Jesus. Stop yapping. Mrs. Pensley drifted off as people like she just like had a mental break and is just like staring at like, cause I think she might have like stroked out during that. Mrs. Pensley drifted off as people started to get out notebooks and copy down the assignment from the board. Acting like you don't care is not letting go, Flo returned. Isn't it about time you fought back? Flo returned. I want your heart to be free. Who are you?
It's the grandma.
Who is it the grandma?
Mm-hmm.
Acting like you don't care is not letting it go. Isn't it about time you fought back? I want your heart to be free. Oh, I remember your grandfather. He used to lay pipe like an absolute plumber.
Oh my God.
Weariness wadded my heart. Yeah, I hate when my heart is wadded with weariness too, Charlie. I turned around to look at Jared. His eyes lifted from his notebook and his eyes sharpened on me. Wow. That's a phrase. I wanted to walk down the hall and know there was no pain around the next corner. I wanted him to stop. And yes, I admitted, I wanted to know him again. But that baggage that you aren't letting out is weakening you. This is great. This is like an anime where there's nothing I love better. I love when you're watching an anime and they do a flashback to something that was like 8 minutes ago in the same episode. It cracks me up so much, bro. This is exactly what this is doing. We've gotten the same line 2 times from the previous chapter. It's amazing. Before I could stop myself, I turned back around and thrust my hand into the air. Tightness knotted my stomach as I felt like I'd stepped into someone else's dream. That familiar feeling we're all familiar with, right? Mrs. Penley? Yes, Tate? Mrs. Penley was standing at her desk writing something on a post-it. Okay. We have 5 minutes. Oh, God. We have 5 minutes left of class. May I perform my monologue now? Girl, this girl would get... this girl would get her ass beat in the hallway for this. Nobody wants to listen to a monologue in the last 5 minutes of class.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I sensed eyes and ears shifting my way, the whole class focusing its attention on me. Yeah, in hatred, girl.
Yeah.
Jesus. Well, I wasn't expecting to grade anything yet. Do you have your essay ready? Mrs. Penley stuck her pen in her hand into her tight bun. Okay.
What?
No, I'll have that by the due date, but I would really love to perform it now. Please? I watched the wheels turn in her head, as she probably worried if I was prepared, but I flashed my pleading eyes to her to hopefully make her see that I wanted to get this over with. Okay. She exhaled. Okay. If you're sure you're ready. She motioned for me to come up front while she moved aside to lean against the wall. I rose from my chair and walked to the front of the class, feeling the burn of looks on my back. Turning to face everyone, my heart pounded like a jackhammer in my chest. I swept my eyes across the room before beginning. If I didn't meet his eyes, I could do this. Is this from a book? Oh, God.
Yeah, from Bully.
No, here
What
we
do
go.
you mean? Oh.
No, I mean like from what is the monologue? Isn't she supposed to be doing a monologue from a property?
No, a
Okay, who
monologue
knows?
freeform, I guess.
No, I thought it said
From a book or film. True.
how the monologue, reinforces. So what is this from? Whatever, I'll let you figure that out. I like storms, I started. Thunder, torrential rain, puddles, wet shoes. When the clouds roll in, I get filled with this giddy expectation. What do you think she's doing like motions kind of when she does this? I think she probably is doing
in
like
a
some
Shakespearean tone, please.
Yeah. Oh, what is the Shakespearean tone? Can you give me a baseline?
Like Ian McKellen.
I like storms. Like that?
Yes.
Everything is more beautiful in the rain. Don't ask me why. My shoulders shrugged of their own accord, apparently. But it's like this whole other realm of opportunity. I used to feel like a superhero, riding my bike over the dangerously slick roads. Or maybe an Olympic athlete enduring rough trials to make it to the finish line. My smile spread with the memories of Jared and me. On sunny days, as a girl, I could still wake up to that thrilled feeling. You make me giddy with expectation, just like a symphonic rainstorm. Oh, God, I'm going to wash my monitor after this. I'm spitting all over it.
Proper
You
Shakespeare.
were a tempest in the sun, the thunder in a boring, cloudless sky. I remember, also, you're not supposed to have the quotation mark. If it's the same person talking, you do not use the ending quotation mark. I remember I'd shovel in my breakfast as fast as I could so I could go knock on your door. We'd play all day, only coming home for food and sleep. We played hide and seek, and you'd push me on the swing, or we'd climb trees. Being your sidekick gave me a sense of home again.
No, it has to be home again.
Home again. I exhaled, finally relaxing, and my eyes drifted over to meet his. I saw him watching me, breathing hard, almost as if he was frozen. Stay with me, Jared. You see! My eyes stayed on him. When I was 10, my mom died. She had cancer, and I lost her before I really knew her. You were 10, girl. Some people have had it worse, okay? 10.
Oh my God.
My world felt so insecure, and I was scared. You were the person that turned things right again. With you, I became courageous and free. It was like the part of me that died with my mom came back when I met you, and I didn't hurt anymore. Nothing hurt me if I knew I had you. Pools of tears filled my eyes as the class leaned in to listen to me. Bro, she would be getting recorded and put on TikTok. She would already be viral on TikTok for look at this fucking loser, bro.
Oh my God.
They'd be doing remixes. Oh my God, bro. Okay. Then one day out of the blue, I lost you, too. The hurt returned, and I felt sick when I saw you hating me. My rainstorm was gone, and you became cruel. There was no explanation. You were just gone. And my heart was ripped open. I missed you. I missed my mom. Sorry, my voice cracked. I missed my mom. And I didn't wipe away my voice cracked and I didn't wipe away the tear that fell.
Oh
What was worse than losing you was when you started to hurt me. Your words and actions made me hate coming to school. They made me uncomfortable in my own home. I swallowed and the knot in my chest lessened. Everything still hurts, but I know none of it is my fault. There are a lot of words I could use to describe you, a lot of slurs, if you will.
my
In this year, I think they probably would have dropped a few of those.
Yeah.
In a year, I'll be gone. And you'll be nothing but some washout whose height of existence was in high school. My eyes were still on Jared and my voice got strong again. The ache in my face from trying to hold back tears eased. You were my tempest, my thundercloud, my tree in the downpour. I loved all of those things. I loved you, but now you're a fucking drought. I thought that all the assholes drove German cars, but it turned out that
Hey.
bricks and Mustangs can still leave scars. Oh
Wow,
man.
she cooked, huh?
She thought she ate. Looking around the class, I noticed everyone leaned in and quiet. One girl was tearing up. Yeah,
Wait,
with suppressed laughter.
Oh,
With
man.
suppressed laughter, girl. You gotta be joking on me.
Oh, God.
I finished wiping a tear from my cheeks and grinned. And I'd like to thank the Academy.
Oh, fuck.
Oh boy. Everyone started laughing. Everyone laughed.
Yes.
Everyone coming out of their trance from my serious and sad story and began
Yeah.
clapping and cheering. Everyone laughed, everyone clapped, everyone cheered. Wow. My head fell back to look up at the ceiling before I took a dramatic and sarcastic bow, making my classmates giggle more. This girl is going to be
Bullied.
unaliving herself in
Yeah.
a day after she sees what the TikTok response to this is. I'm sorry. The deafening applause distracted me from the wobbliness in my legs. This was it. Jared could push me, hurt me, take what he wanted, but showing him that he had hurt me but had not broken me was how I won. Euphoria settled in my stomach as waves of contentment washed over me. Free. What was that monologue from? Mrs. Penley, she made people cry. How is anyone going to live up to that? And we're allowed to swear? One of the girls from my class jokingly complained. Okay. I'm sure... Wait, hold on. What's Mrs. Penley? I'm sure you'll do fine, and Tate, that was wonderful. You really set the bar. I don't remember that one on the list, though, so I trust everything will be in your essay? No. I nodded as I headed back to my seat, figuring I'd deal with that part later. The bell rang, and people started for the door, ready to be done with the day. Great job, Tate! Wow! People I'd never spoken to patted me on the back and offered compliments. God, they're still just, like, making fun of her. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Jared drifted out of class like the fuse on a stick of dynamite. Yeah, that thing that
What?
we all know, that thing that commonly drifts around, a
Yeah.
fuse on a stick of dynamite. Only this time I was free from the explosion. I let him go, not even sparing any effort to make it look like I didn't care. I'd bared my soul up there, and now the ball was in his court. Tate! Ben, I love this guy. Ben Jameson walked into my desk as I grabbed my bag. That was great! Are you sure you want to waste your time on medicine and not go into theater or something?
God.
I think he took his bag off. He took my bag off my shoulder and hung it over his own. I headed for the door, and as he followed behind, "Are you okay? You were crying." He sounded genuinely concerned. I turned to face him and plastered a no-effort grin on my face. "I'm great, and I would love to go to the race with you this weekend." He looked surprised by the change of subject, but his eyes lit up as he grabbed my hand. "Okay, but... ... You know you have to wear a really short skirt, right? It's kind of a uniform for the girls."
Fuck?
Okay, he teased, and I could tell he was being flirty. "Well, I'm a rebel, or didn't you know?" Oh, boy. We pushed through the door hand in hand. My eyes shot to Jared, who had his forehead leaned into the wall, and this guy's just in the hallway,
Yeah,
like,
he just
forehead
leaned-
against the wall. So dramatic, bro.
Oh my God.
"See ya, Jared!" Ben called out as we passed, oblivious to what had just... I imagine he slaps him on the ass as he passes. "See ya, Jared!" Ben called out as we passed, oblivious to what had just passed between Jared and me in the classroom. Nice, passed twice in the same sentence. He turned around, he turned around but didn't reply. I noticed that the whites of his eyes were red. Jesus, he burst all his capillaries? Calm down, bro. hands tucked into the front pocket of his black hoodie. He was breathing like he just run a mile. Bro, okay, can you imagine? The guy is black hoodie, hands in his pockets, forehead against the wall. Like,
Yeah.
I would hit in America, I would hit the deck, bro. I'm just saying.
What is hit
I
the
would
deck?
be out of there, like, dive in anticipation of gunshots. I would be hitting the deck.
Damn.
Just down, bro. I'm just saying. Also, breathing hard. I don't know, man. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Just out of an abundance of caution. Okay. Other than that, okay. So sorry. This is actually a hilarious sentence. Forehead against the wall, breathing like he just run a mile, whites of his eyes red. But other than that, there was no emotion. Other than that, there was no emotion. Okay.
Wait,
I think that it's pretty clear with.
Read the following.
So, what was happening in his head? Amazing. Would I ever find out?
No, other than that, there was no emotion. He didn't look upset.
He didn't look upset or happy. Nothing.
What
other
the fuck
than
do
that.
you mean? He looks fucking upset to me. Oh my.
Breathing hard, eyes red, forehead literally against the school wall. Would I ever find out?
I feel like
wow, there we go. Chapter ending. What a couple of chapters that was.
Oh my god. It's good to be back, as I said. What the hell is this?
It is good to be back. Is this a pigeon meme? Is this a midpoint?
Not yet.
I don't.
We're at 44%.
Oh god.
So we're still two
Jesus.
chapters away, I think, from the midpoint. We have to pick
those
up
are some
steam.
long chapters.
Oh, they're
Holy
8
shit,
minutes.
bro. I think those were way longer than.
No, it's
What? This took us like an hour to read these 2 chapters.
Yeah, because we have incessant commentary, which is fun.
Well, I mean, it is fun.
Yeah.
I think these were long. I mean, some of these chapters have been really short, I guess, like 2 or 3 pages. These were all like 8 or 9 pages.
I think Penelope is gearing
The grandma
toward
one
a
was long.
plot. Yeah, the grandma one felt so long.
The grandma one was long. Well, it was just her like yapping the whole time.
I guess that's like
wow,
her.
I didn't think I'd get her.
What?
I didn't think I'd get her read like a whole Shakespearean monologue. That was great.
Yeah, look at that. Your time to
stuff.
shine.
My time to shine.
What was that?
I have to rinse my monitor off.
That's just the emotion spraying, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
That's how you can tell it's serious.
Well, I'm assuming now that the midpoint is going to be the race. There's something going to be happening there.
I would never assume anything about. I have no idea.
True. I have no idea.
Bro, we still have to get together and discuss the Empress Poet. I keep forgetting about
the
that.
Poet Empress.
Probably because I've purged that awful book from my mind.
Yeah, it's the Poet Empress, not the Empress Poet. Oh my
I don't
god.
respect it, so.
We do. The thing is, I have already deleted it off my mind too, and I kind of think we need to do a summary before we get into.
Yeah, we might need to. Bro, my God,
but it's such a long book.
It's such a bad
Hey,
book.
It's all right. Okay.
Sorry, I'm getting distracted. No.
It's fine. It's not the best out there.
It's
fine. Wait. Let's end the show because I do want to talk to you about something. Was that not the right term? This episode?
What? The episode? The show?
Yeah.
Sure, whichever.
You just
It's
laughed.
a show. We put on a show.
Is this
No,
a
I think I
show?
was sniffling.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. That was this long overdue episode of Fine Literature Hour. Will we make promises to do this weekly? We will try our best, I think.
Let's do bi-weekly at least.
Let's try bi-weekly.
Every other week.
Yeah, let's see how we can fit it in our schedule. And yeah, I'll see you guys, or we'll see you guys in the next one.
See you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.